Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. Our adventure continues in the horribly cursed lands that is the Eastern Plague Lands. We've already faced numerous challenges here, and I'm sure things are not going to get better. There's these carrion grubs. Still chilling. Still grubbing it up. Alright. So we've explored this area. Just this small section. And this tunnel of pain. So let us continue on. Like that. There are still 3 more of these towers, and I'm not expecting much different there. The Infectus Scar. A rotting sludge. How about we don't go into these? How about we don't go into the Infectus Scar? Sounds like a bad place to go. But let's just go above it. See what's happening. It looks more purple on the map. Here's a cursed burning tree stump thing, I guess. Okay, we got... Yeah, it's just full of slimes. Of various bad time slime. Campfire smoldering over there. Somebody chose a terrible spot to make a campfire. But that is their problem, not mine. Alright. There's a town. Probably deserted, full of the undead. Full of horrible monstrosities. Corn's Crossing. Yeah, we got a Hate Shrieker, a Stitched Horror. Great. Not quite as high level as some of the stuff that we've seen earlier. But still, not a great place to be. Just look at this crazy guy. Got an extra arm holding a sickle. He's got a chain, an axe. Not good. Not what you want to see. Plague Ravager. Down here at Lake Merildar. Merildar? Full of
I'm out of range.
plague elementals. Which is that's just fantastic. Just what you might have hoped. Yeah. It's definitely clear that things were better here, but now they are not. Here's some death. There were those burning weird trees. Just plague bat. Definitely a very cursed area. Here's some kind of city. Or remnants of a city, most likely. Let's be honest. See if anybody is here. Oh. Scarlet guys. 55 elite, oof. How are we gonna get? Oh, it's like green inside there. Look at them. as much as they are kind of massive jerks, you can't argue that they aren't effective. Their methods, questionable. Their results, clear. Tyre's hand. Yeah, they got a whole thing back here. Oh no, we're off our mount. Yeah, they're all elite guys. Let's see if we can take a peek in here. Yeah, it's just a nice town. Yeah. Nice, well-guarded town. Which we will quickly get out of here. Yeah. So that's kind of civilization, but also they're crazy, I think. So, not the civilization I want. So we head back into the devastation, the desolation. One bad choice or another bad choice here in the Eastern Plaguelands, I suppose. Just cannot catch a break here. It's another scar upon the landscape. Pestilent Scar. Yay. We got the Pestilent Scar and the Infectus Scar. Good. Fantastic. Great. Both are bad. Both are bad. That's just a tower over there. Got a bat following me. No, thank you. I don't want what you're selling. There's something. Lights Hope Chapel. This is a crater, actually. I think we'll find this is actually a crater. What do we got here? Caretaker Allen.
You need something?
They hand the corpses to me, I toss them in the pit. Great. What are you selling? Mushrooms, drinks, ammo, general supplies.
See you around. Hey there.
So what quests do you have here? Oh yeah, whole Argent Dawn groups. Zeldar the Outcast. Can you believe that? After all the trouble we have in the Plaguelands, we have to worry about thieves too. Not just normal thieves, troll thieves. Not just normal troll thieves, dead troll thieves. They're led by this big, dead troll named Zeldar the Outcast. They come here at night and steal bodies from the pit below, and take them back to their evil, dead troll hideout, the Undercroft, to the west. Go there and take out Zeldar, Eric Erickson. I'm sick to death of his mischief. For money. Well, I did see him, but he had like 3 friends, so without that additional person that showed up, it might be difficult for me to get that, so. Not right now. And the Restless Souls. There are those that died tragically in the fall of Stratholme. Many took their own lives, opting to hurl themselves into the myriad flames of the smoldering city rather than become one of the Scourge. They now walk the streets of Stratholme as restless spirits. We must aid them, Eric Erickson. I'm an associate named Egan, who has been doing miraculous work with ghosts and souls. Seek him out. He walks the eastern playgrounds near Stratholme, testing his innovations. Find him. Well, we'll probably find him, but
Safe travel.
I don't have to really worry about it. Ah, there's the chapel. It's over there. This is the Pit of Sad Times. Lights Hope Chapel is actually over here. At the Argent Dawn, level 70 elite. My goodness. Oh, we got a flight path. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Not that I really ever want to come back here, but hey. When you have the option, I will take it. New flight path discovered. Very good. What's a happening place over here? You'll have to see it. Alright.
How are you?
Craftsman Wilhelm. Master Craftsman Oran just vanished one night. Like a toot in the wind. Poof. Gone. Bah. Now I'm the only one left to craft the goods for the boys on the front lines.
Off with you.
Well, that's not good. People just disappearing. Suboptimal, one might say. There's a bat handler over there. Okay. Well, let us check out what all these quests are. Not gonna probably do any, but my goodness, this is a happening location. I don't know if I was really expecting much of interest as far as large hubs in this cursed land, but here we are. That's absolutely booming here. Fantastic. Duke Nicholas Zivernhoff.
Need help?
Greetings, Eric Erickson. I am Duke Nicholas Zivernhoff of the Argent Dawn, the Archivist. Anything taken to an extreme is hazardous to our world, Eric Erickson. Take, for example, the Scarlet Crusade. Do you believe that their blind zealotry serves a greater good? How many innocents have they destroyed in the name of the light? Blasphemers, one and all. One in particular interests me, though. The Archivist Galford of Stratholm, a man that watches over the Crusade's most valued documents. Destroy him and burn down his archives. Should you succeed, return to me and be rewarded. Travel to Stratholm and find Archivist Galford of Scarlet Crusade. Destroy him and burn down the Scarlet Archive. For money. And Argent Dawn Commission. All who fight evil on behalf of the Argent Dawn must don our commission. Wearing such will earn you right to claim rewards and quartermasters our quartermasters have to offer. Under commission, you'll be able to acquire Scourge Stones from Slain Scourge. These are marks of insignia that they sometimes possess. Procure these insignia and bring them to me. For each set you turn in, you receive our marker of heroism, the Argent Dawn Valor Token. Chief Destiny Warrior, join the fight today. This badge is in search Argent Dawn. So it's a trinket you have to wear to get stuff from them. Interesting.
The Alliance.
Didn't find his quartermaster anywhere. There they are.
Great to meet you.
Join the fight against evil, accept commission with the Argent Dawn today.
Safe travels.
Well, I don't want to do that if I have to. If I don't know what I'm going to get for it. Garland Redpath.
Can I help you?
We've all been witness to terrible tragedies, but we must not let them drag us to despair. Instead, hold those memories close so that one day we might find a reckoning. Defenders of Darrowshire. Many of the defenders fell at the Battle of Darrowshire, and many roam again as ghastly servants of the Scourge. Find these poor souls and end their misery. Hunt cannibal ghouls, gibbering ghouls, and diseased flayers. Many of these fiends were once the good folk of Darrowshire. Destroying their forms now will set their souls free. You will find them in Plaguewood and Corn's Crossing and in other Scourge strongholds of Eastern Plaguelands. And we get a continuation to a quest, I suppose.
See you around.
Bertina Bigglesing.
Interesting.
The Plaguelands are an excellent place to strike against the Scourge. Now they are all here, so yes. The flesh does not lie. The Forsaken Apothecaries are not the only beings in this world schooled in the sciences. I have been studying the plague for years, dwarf, and we had previously thought that the potency of the plague was dwindling. What I've discovered here in the Plaguelands is startling. The plague seems to be growing in strength. Well, that's not good. I need to run more tests. The most potent source of the plague is from the tainted flesh of the most recently infected. Travel to Stratholm and bring me some samples, Eric Erickson. 10 plagued flesh samples. You suspect that any creature in Stratholm would have said flesh sample, so just fight anything there.
Very good.
Pretty sure that Stratholme is a dungeon of some description. Dungeon or raid or something like that. So, would not want to take any quests there because most likely any enemies there would be elites.
How are ya?
So I'm not too worried about that right now. Establishing new outposts. Welcome to the Plague Lands, Eric Erickson. As you know, the Forsaken and their allies hold the lands to the west of here against our best efforts. The Alliance commanders have decided that here in the east we will establish new fortifications to tighten the noose around our enemies. Towers, long abandoned since the days of Lordaeron, are to be seized and rebuilt for this purpose. These lands are dangerous and we could use your help. Capture Crown Guard Tower, Easthill Tower, Northwest Tower, and Plaguewood Tower in Eastern Plaguelands. Then return to Emissary Whitebeard and Hope's Chapel.
Safe travels.
Yeah, the Hoarder conquering those. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I needed to flag for PvP, so presumably that'd be a PvP quest.
See you soon.
Probably not going to even consider that one. About Earthen, the Earthen Ring.
What brings you here?
I've been cough. Excuse me, old habit. I remember that of the Earthen Ring. Got
Walk
Hello.
with the earth, mother.
Cenarian Circles here. Hello, warrior. Please excuse me as I am having a conversation with Grimblat. He believes that even this land is not beyond saving.
May the stars guide you.
That is a bold opinion. Seems pretty bad here. Let's see what's going on inside. A whole bunch of people. This guy's from the Scarlet Crusade. What? I didn't think the Scarlet Crusade would be entertaining this. What does he want, Lemming? Get out of my sight before you find out why I am known as the Wrathcaster. Good.
Have
Can
a
I
good
help
one.
you?
Scarlet Commander. Legend Dawn might be impotent idealists. Their delusional leader knows that they are outmatched. I have been sent here as an emissary of the Scarlet Crusade, an ambassador, if you will. It's doubtful that we could even dent the armies of Kel'Thuzad, united or not. We might be able to contain them long enough for some sort of miracle to happen. As for me, I'll die in battle. Mariah shrugs.
Farewell.
Okay. Brotherhood of the Light. The Lich King is attempting to make his presence known in our world. This must not be allowed to occur.
See you later.
Car. This is an important meeting we're just barging in here. Here's an innkeeper.
You need something?
Watch your step, dwarf. I'm literally standing on their table. We of the Brotherhood of the Light are not as lenient as our brethren when it comes to meting justice to those who would do this world wrong. Woe unto those who would anger Corfax. Now, if you have no business with me or the other members of the Brotherhood, please leave so let me continue our meeting. I'm going to stand on the table instead.
Well
See you
met.
later.
Archmage. It is said that Kel'Thuzad seeks the legendary Aetish, great staff of the Guardian. Yes, the very staff once held by Medivh. What is Aetish? Like Kel'Thuzad, I too was once a mage of the Kirin Tor, and like Kel'Thuzad, I seek the legendary Aetish, great staff of the Guardian. Our fates are intertwined as such, warrior. Well, that's very similar things you're trying. Yes, that's very intertwined. What Guardian? I don't understand any of this. Facts. Progeny of Agwinin, he that would be the last guardian of Trisval, Medivh. Continue. It is a story of legend and one that I do not have the time nor the inclination to retell. Just know that Medivh was the last of the guardians. The great staff of Aetish was a focal point of his power and a focal point of corruption. What, corruption? The corruption of a fallen titan. Corruption of the destroyer. After all, the staff was forged from the seed of hate. That is, of course, what has brought me here. Continue. She did say she was not going to say the story, but here we are, talking about it. After the fall of Karazhan, the Kirin Tor dispatched an assembly of mages to search the tower and seize all items of import for the purposes of research. It was then that the failed staff was discovered and brought back to Dalaran. What followed were a series of tragic events, leading to the death of every Kirin mage that came into contact with Atish. You see, it was an artifact with sentience, a sentience granted to it by Sergaris. Sergaris? What? Angela nods. After the deaths, the Six decided that the best course of action was to seal the staff behind impenetrable barriers of magic and appoint a watcher, a guardian of the staff. I would be that watcher. This is disturbing. Please continue. There's not much more to tell. Dalaran was nearly wholly destroyed by Archimonde. The staff lost, presumably shattered by the barrier's fail-safe mechanisms. There are those who believe the staff to be the cause of Archimonde's reprisal. Tell me more. After the fall of Dalaran, I took my leave from the Kirin Tor. I spent years watching over Atish, only to have my purpose among the Kirin Tor taken from me in one fell swoop. I'd find the staff, though it might take a lifetime. That is how I came to join the Argent Dawn, and why I'm here now. Anything else? I've tracked the various fragments of the staff across this world, and in doing so, discovered Kel'Thuzad's plan to reform the staff. So I collected several of the staff's fragments, which are being held by his most trusted lieutenants. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of keeping the great staff of the Guardian out of Kel'Thuzad's grasp. Frankly, I do not know what the result would be, other than a catastrophe of epic proportion.
See you around.
Let's see here. That was talking about Dalaran here. The place with the whole giant magical purple dome. So that was destroyed trying to get this staff thing. Then the staff broke. Now pieces are getting collected, and that's problems. Lots of stuff going on there. Lots of problems. Here's an assassin. That's also good.
Hey there.
The title is misleading. I'm really a very nice person once you get to know me. Oh, okay.
For the alarm.
If you say so. Your hat is very nice.
What can I do for you?
They almost sent my brother, Loxy, to this gathering. He cannot even take care of his hounds, let alone represent the Scarlet Crusade in a competent manner.
Have a good one.
They seem slightly less insane than I had thought. I mean, they're here at a meeting. They've got ambassadors and stuff. So, yeah, it's something. Here's an innkeeper.
Looking for something specific?
Welcome to Light's Hope Chapel, stranger. I would like to buy some bread from this very important
See you
meeting.
around.
Here's a fun box. Lord Maxwell Turris, Corvex Champion of the Light, Sentry, Inold Bartholomew the Revered.
What now?
You undead? Looks undead. Houses of the Holy. I look at my undeath as a malady, dwarf, an illness that merely requires treatment. However, it is also a great blessing for the Argent Dawn. What better vessel to smite the heathens of the Scourge than through the undead? Revered by my colleagues because of the sacrifices I have made, but the accolades mean nothing to me. If you are interested in assisting the Argent Dawn, then a job I can offer. Venture to Stratholme and recover our surplus of holy water. Search the supply crates. So in the north. Okay, so we have a direction for where this is. Of course, we would have found it here eventually. Search supply crates to litter the city. Recover 5 Stratholme holy water. Return to Mino Bartholomew the Revered. We have collected enough of less fluid. You have to choose one of these. Crown of the Penitent. Intellect and Mana Restoration. Band of the Penitent. Increases critical strike rating by 14. I also get some potions and money. Critical strike rating. How does that compare to strength? I think weapon damage is like 2 to 1 or something. But critical strike rating, I don't know.
Farewell.
Interesting. Let's get out of this difficult situation here. Keep looking around the area. Dispatch commander. I'm far too busy to be playing Guess the Smell with you, dwarf. See your business or get out of my sight.
Be careful.
Alright.
How are
There's
you?
a medic. Too much to do and not enough time to do it in dwarf. Please get out of my way.
Be good.
Got it. Smoky LaRue.
You on a pint?
I'm what you call a capitalist, dwarf. You have two burning torches. The great Ezra Grimm. Terrible thing what happened to Ezra, you see. The town was sacked and Ezra didn't want to leave his precious goods behind. Last thing I remember him saying was, I'll burn every last leaf before they get their damn dirty hands on them. I may love a good stogie, but I'm no fool. I left Ezra and his delightful store that day. I assume he went down in flames, but there's a chance that even one box of his famous tobacco is still intact. What do you say, Eric Erickson? Find a box for old Smokey? Find Ezra Grimm's smoke shop in Stratholme and recover a box of Grimm's premium tobacco. Return to Smoky LaRue when the job is done. And you get a lighter, bindstone equipped, trinket. Deal a little bit of fire damage to all targets in a cone in front of the caster once every 5 minutes. Interesting. That's asking a lot. These here Argent Dawn people commission old Smokey do a little demolition work for him. Smokey's mammy ain't raised no dummy. When gold coin is slapped on the table, Smokey's services are available. That's my motto. Now, I'd be willing to split the commission with you if you're willing to do a little legwork. Here's the deal. I'm going to head over to Plaguewood and mark the buildings we need destroyed. You gather the components for the bombs. Meet back here when you got everything. Deal? Get 2 thorium bars, 1 golden rod, 8 high explosive bombs, and 8 unstable triggers. You have to find a blacksmith and an engineer for these items. Well, I can get the thorium bars, that's no problem. I could make a golden rod, I assume. That's probably just from a golden bar. The engineering parts I'd have to just purchase. And I assume I would lose money in doing so.
Watch your back.
Okay. Got some pack mules.
You got my attention.
Our caravans go out about twice a day, but I'll be damned if the Scourge haven't gone out of their way to stop Didier and his mules from getting shipments to the front lines. Craziest thing I've ever seen. If only we had the heroic adventuring types to help protect the shipments.
Be good.
Interesting. Don't know if that's actually a thing you could accomplish by going out and doing stuff.
I supply only the
Got
finest.
some trade supplies. Ring of Bitter Shadows. Increases damage done by shadow spells.
Have a good one.
Why can't I... This looks like a bat handler. So, potentially you would sell bat pets, but... they're hostile. Level 65 elite. Do you guys realize there's a hostile level 65 elite standing out here? Georgia? There's a disease flare right there. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but... anyways. Got this whole place. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff. Looks like there's gonna be a narrow entrance to whatever this is, so that's gonna be fun. Alright. Well, now if we have some massive problems here, we'll be able to return by the flight path here. Armor is half-ish. I think we'll be okay. Alright. Back into the everything. There's a Scourge Champion again. Oh. There's a rich thorium vein. Well, I obviously want that. Don't mind me. Just gathering some thorium. And it's a rich thorium vein too, so that's fantastic. Love to see it. Haha, you're slow. Okay. Brown Man Mill. Oh, wow. Slime's still chasing me. Slime's still chasing me. Out of here. Death Singers, Dread Weavers. Another one of these crazy mushroom places. These seem to be like the most messed up areas. The highest level enemies. Brown Man Mill. Just need to get the map unlock. Not too worried about anything else here. Oh boy. We got a lot of Scourge champions here. The Noxious Glade. There's ores in there, but I don't care. Didn't even get to see what it looked like. Looks like it's just more of these mushroom kind of things. Yeah, similar horrible time like right over there. But we survived, so I will take that as a win. Let me get past these Death Singers first. Whatever's up in there, it's gonna be a bad news for me. Right. To Eastwall Tower from here. If we go around the side of whatever this pit thing is. It's a pit of death. No surprises there. No surprises there whatsoever. That is just par for the course here. Eastwall Tower. More PvP stuff, I suppose. This used to be a river or something. Possibly. Looks like it. That's all dried up. Nothing but bad times here. Some more destroyed farmland area. Some buildings or something over here. Blackwood Lake. Guess there still is some water. Yeah. Used to be a river. This used to be buildings along the lake. Now it's full of... a lot of things are down there. That's weird. They're not actually in the lake, are they? Oh, they are. What are y'all doing? There's a ghost fight here under the water. It's not give up. Darkshire will fall. Scourge will prevail. There's a forever ghost fight at the bottom of this lake. Okay. If you would have told me underwater ghost fight, that would not have been what I was expecting, but okay. There's Darkshire. Darkshire's over here. You're a bit off, ghost guys. You're a bit off. But no matter. Everything here is problems. Everything is problems. The Scourge. The guys that don't like the Scourge. The guys that don't like those guys. Is conflict upon conflict. That just goes up there. Okay. We'll head past East Wall Tower here. Get away from me. Ah, come on. Alright. Monstrous plague bat it is. I've been silenced, apparently. Okay. Got a bat here. Awesome. Alright. Putrid Shrieker. Scourge Guard. Oh, what now? What are y'all guarding? What am I dealing with here now? Crypt Horror. You a bigger size one of those? Yeah, I think the other ones are grubs. These are devourers. Alright, cool. Good for them. More plagued water and destroyed town of Northdale. Good. This is the same story over and over here. The towns are destroyed, full of undead. Everything is problems. Look at the size of these guys. Not good. Not good. Now these are the more Moss Flare guys, the undead trolls, possibly. Here's a guy getting chased by a guy. Scout Siege Engineer. These guys might be alive.
I'm out of range.
Looks like we have to go up here. Alright, sure this is gonna end well. Zol Mashar. Heavily defended. Oh, we've been turned into a sheep. Oh, we're now a chameleon. been hamstrung. I'm gonna survive anyway. Been chameleoned again. Okay. As expected. There's a graveyard here at Blackwood Lake, apparently. It's a little to the north. Okay. Good. Zol Mashar. That's a place. Didn't actually get to go look at it. Would have been a mistake to continue on in there. Because we just would have died even more. Alright. Still getting experience for discovering these places. Even if we don't end up actually getting any real eyes on the actual areas. We crossed whatever threshold that's required of us. So we get the reward for doing so, I guess. Just another good crossroads. Try to get back to here. More dry riverbeds. Looks like. Put our dagger back on. There we go. Kinda have to stop dying. Would be a good idea. Let's not respawn right next to a monstrous plague bat. That'd be a mistake. There's a whole bunch of guys over here. Scourge Siege Engineers. Level 60s. I don't know. Probably should not mess with them. That would probably be a poor decision on my part. Let's get back on the mount. Try to get back to the road here. Oh, there's a green something going on over there. My goodness, there's a lot of guys. This is one of the towers. North Pass Tower. And there's something north past the North Pass. Presumably it's whatever these guys are all preparing to siege. You're either going to be trying to siege Zol Mashar or whatever's up here. There's a friendly person here. Add-on. Hi. How you doing? Did you know there's a whole bunch of guys down there? Should go check that out. There's a big swirl. Dungeon? Dungeon. Maybe. Ghostlands, Thessian Pass. But now we're up into the Ghostlands. What is the Ghostlands? Would there be a portal there? Doesn't seem like a instance or anything, I don't know. Maybe just the Thessian Pass is the instance. Oh, look at this. That's definitely a something. What have we here? What manner of nonsense awaits us here? Magical floating staffs. Everything's destroyed. Where are we now? The channel changed to Ghostlands. There's a little 18 spider here. Ghostlands. Discovered Ghostlands. Okay. So this is just the next area. Apparently this is nothing right here. Alright, so that is at least one way to get into the Ghostlands. Possibly, I don't know, maybe this goes there too. Turn back for now. Little 18 spider. What a difference that makes, my goodness. That might be a portal to stop people from going from the Ghostlands to the Eastern Plaguelands. Because on this side, there's a level 18 spider. On the other side, there's like 20 level 60 guys. So that's a bit of a jump. But I don't think that's really ever stopped anywhere else. Normally you could just waltz on into whatever nonsense was available. So that's weird. I guess maybe it just skips a tiny bit of land. They didn't want to have it be quite as long of a path. Maybe. Again, I feel like that hasn't stopped anything ever before. If it took a little bit longer to walk through this pass, I don't think that would have been a huge deal for anybody. Does make me wonder if it's level locked from the other side, though. Because some portals I have come up on, they had a level requirement. Quell the Thin Lodge. See if there's anything good here. I'm not getting my hopes up. Oh, maybe there is. Got some friendly people hanging out in the trees. Chris, Golden Light. Aurora, Skycaller.
What brings you here?
Please leave this place, Eric Erickson. You know nothing of what troubles us. It's probably everything here in general. It's probably just this entire place in its entirety. Woodsman, Ranger, Woodsman, Pathstrider, Woodsman. What are y'all up to? Woodsman, Ranger, Pathstrider, Ranger, Woodsman. Anybody here actually people, or is this just a dungeon? Ranger, Lord, Hawkspear. Protector, Protector. Ranger, Woodsman. Looks like a dungeon. It's always weird coming into a town that's just a dungeon for the Horde. Where it's full of friendly faces, but they're all not actually anything. A little bit creepy, one might say. Like a town with no soul. I think I've reevaluated. Their problem is their town isn't full of real people. Which is a little concerning. In general. Okay. Stay clear of all those guys over there. Yeah, he does not look great. Frenzied Plaguehound, great, fantastic. Okay. See if we can find any signs about this crossroad here. Here it is. This way is Corn's Crossing and Tyre's Hand. This way is Quel'Thalas. This way is Stratholme. Alright. Everybody's been saying lots of great stuff about the situation in Stratholme. So we will investigate the further horrible, horrible times over there next time. Goodbye.